justification for some of my behavior. Look at this.
You cannot justify like 99.999% of your behavior.
I'm just going to read the headline, and I'm going to leave it right there, just like dropping the mic. Hand sanitizer may keep you safer than hand washing. Says for kids in particular. They've done a study, and hand sanitizer is better at halting the spread of infections than soap and water.
Where is this study? Like the National Enquirer? Because I just read a story. I don't have it in front of me right now because I didn't know what you were going to come up with. But they said that kids get sicker because they're not exposed to as many microbes now because of the overuse of hand sanitizer.
I heard that stat, too. I don't believe that one. I believe this one. This is newer.
You believe the one that agrees with you. Gee, what a shocker.
This is newer.
Like most people. Well, I believe this because it agrees with me.
You know, it is kind of like the drinking is good for you. Oh, wait a minute. Drinking is bad for you. It is kind of like that, I'll admit.
Well, drinking hand sanitizer, definitely bad for you.
Yeah, tell that to some of the people who do that on a regular basis.
Wait, people drink hand sanitizer?
I've heard people do that.
Why would you drink hand sanitizer?
Well, you remember Michael Dukakis? His wife used to drink rubbing alcohol, apparently, that was around the house. So, I don't know.
So she clearly had an issue.
Yeah, I know.
Because they drink it because there's alcohol in it?
Yes.
Where? Did I grow up under a rock? I never came up with any of these things. I don't know.
So, look, I use hand sanitizer all the time.
Yeah, but you use it on more than your hands. You, like, rub it on your face, and you're like a compulsive... You know how there are people that are compulsive users of certain things? You're a compulsive hydrogen peroxide and hand sanitizer user.
By the way, the study in the Journal of Pediatrics. So there you go. And reported on by no less a source, Beth, than ScaryMommy.com. I'm reading it right now.
Don't mock ScaryMommy.com, or you'll find out why they call her Scary Mommy.
Previously on Beth and Dave in the Morning.
I'm sort of vaguely in love with this unnamed man from Minnesota who apparently ran over a squirrel, but I guess he must have just bumped him.
Okay.
Because he stopped, got out of his car, ran over to the squirrel, and proceeded to give him CPR.
Little squirrel paddles, clear?
Clear. No, he just was doing, I guess, like little squirrel chest compressions.
Okay.
So the police come by, they're like, dude, what are you doing? And they're like, just flip him over. Apparently he flipped the squirrel over, and the squirrel's like, thanks, that's all I needed, and took off.
Beth and Dave.
Squirrel.
It's time for Your Mom Must Be So Proud.
Morons. Dummy. Idiot. Fool.
I'm not a smart man.
With Beth and Dave in the Morning on Light 98.7.
All right, Beth, in our very own state of New York.
Uh-oh.
On Long Island.
Oh, my God. Long Island? What happened?
A 58-year-old guy named Russell Cohen.
Oh, my God. Russell? What did he do?
He was working as a substitute driving instructor.
Possibly the worst job on the planet.
Saturday morning, he showed up drunk.
Ooh.
To give driving lessons to 4 teenagers.
It was a teachable moment right there.
When he showed up, he started to make comments about how pretty 2 of the girls were. Hey, you're pretty.
Red flag number 1.
Then he made them drive to a diner and claimed, I'm going to buy you guys all some food.
Red flag number 2.
But he came back out of the diner empty-handed, and then he insisted that he needed to drive.
Red flag number 3.
Promptly hit a curb at 50 miles per hour.
Red flag number 4 and possibly 5.
Luckily, no one got hurt, and they were able to convince him to pull over into a McDonald's parking lot to let them out.
Run!
They claimed they were going to go in and get some food this time, but they went inside and asked the manager to call 911.
Help us.
Mr. Cohen is drunk.
And driving.
But before cops could get there, he sped off on his own.
Oh, no.
And didn't get far because he rear-ended another car as well.
See, he was just like, kids, this is what you should not do.
Right.
Just demonstrating for you.
Yes, I guess there's no chance he'll move from substitute to full-time driving
Pretty
instructor
sure no.
teacher,
Pretty
right?
No.
I'm an excellent driver.
It's time for Your Mom Must Be So Proud.
Morons. Dummy. Idiot. Fool.
I'm not a smart man.
With Beth and Dave in the Morning on Light 98.7.
There's such a fine line between making a joke and engaging in human trafficking.
What?
There's a guy in London named Dale Leaks, and over the weekend, he tried to put his girlfriend for sale on eBay. As a joke, of course, as a joke. Thing is, it sparked a bidding war before it was taken down, and apparently the high bid for his girlfriend was $119,000.
Whoa! How much for your women? We want to buy your women.
He listed her as a, quote, miniature collectible, and he compared her to a used car because she, quote, makes a constant whining noise.
Oh, my...
And, quote, the rear end leaks a bit.
Oh... I would murder him.
She says that it's no big deal that they joke with each other all the time, and she wasn't offended by it. I mean, they've become world famous. This has gone viral. I'm not going to do that with you, by the way. And I'm not going on eBay if I do it. I'm just going to get out a gavel.
I say Craigslist.
Previously on Beth and Dave in the Morning.
The Utica Comets opened up their hockey season over the weekend, Beth.
Yes.
But not as remarkable as a play that occurred in a professional Irish game. Patrick Dwyer involved in a controversial play where the puck got stuck in his shorts.
If it's in his shorts and he jumps in the net, then technically it should be a goal. I can't see any reason why not.
And what do you think, Beth? Goal or not?
I don't know, but I think I'd like to hear them talk about it a little bit more. I think it's a goal.
It is not a goal.
Oh, it's magically delicious, though.
Beth and Dave with the best variety of the 80s through today on Light 98.7.